Hi everyone. So if you feel exhausted because you are tired of playing many different roles in society, you want to be a good partner, you want to be a wonderful mom, you want to be a good daughter-in-law, a good friend for your friends, you want to be an amazing employee, or maybe you're a solopreneur, and all of these different roles that you're playing are silently draining you bit by bit. I have some very good news for you. I have one simple hack that can resolve the problem. So my name is May, and I help people tune in with their intuition, find their unique gifts, and navigate their relationships to live a blissful life using human design, gene keys, and law of attraction. So we know that in this society we play many different roles. Being a daughter, being a daughter-in-law, a mother, a partner, and so many more roles that we're playing. And I know that for me, I felt a lot of guilt because I felt like it was never enough. I wanted to do more. Like I was giving myself so much, and even then my surrounding made me feel like it wasn't enough, like I had to give more. And I didn't know where I could stop. At some point, I felt like I lost myself. Like I didn't know who I was anymore. I was only defined by these expectations. And I felt like I wasn't truly being May anymore. And when I talked about this with my friends, when I told about these struggles, everybody always has like these solutions, right? They all say, oh, this needs to stop. You have to set your boundaries. You need to tell them to stop pushing you this way and blah, 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 blah. And if you're anything like me, you don't want to do that. You don't want to hurt anyone. You don't want to, even though those comments and those tips are actually there to help us, that advice is there to help us, it's very difficult to actually pull through with that because you don't want to hurt anyone. You don't want people to feel disappointed with you. And so how do you navigate that, right? So this one simple hack can help you pull through with that. And the one thing that I did is to ask myself what role I want to play. Like, what does this role look like? Like, I'll give you an example with my parents. My parents love me dearly. I am their only daughter. I have a little brother, and the expectations of Asian parents for the Asian eldest girl or boy is like sky high. And they truly love me so much, but they also had these high expectations of like their definition of the perfect daughter would be that I would live with them, and that I would be there with them every single day, that I would go shopping with them every single day, that I would pay for their car, that I would pay for their rent and everything. And believe me, I would love to do that, except for the living with each other every single day. I don't know if I can do that, but that aside, I would love to take care of them a lot more. But I don't earn that much. I don't earn enough to take care of them financially like that, even though I would want to. So in the back of my mind, I know that those expectations are not realistic for that me in that moment. But at the same time, I felt a lot of guilt. I felt like it was never good enough. I felt like I was never going to be the daughter that they needed me to be. And so I sat with myself and I thought, okay, what does it mean to me actually? What does it mean for me to be a good daughter? How could I show up and be a good daughter for them? And I realized that I didn't need everything that they were saying that they needed, I realized that it was enough to spend time with them as much as I can. Like in that moment, it was 2 days a week. Really spend quality time with them, talking with them, asking how it's going, and be really, really present with them. And by just tuning in and connecting with that definition, it felt so right for me. And so every day when I look in the mirror and that I know that I am following my definition of what it means to be a good daughter, I know that it's more than good enough. Because I also know that my parents care a lot about me and that they love me. And so my question for you is, what is your definition of being a good daughter? What is your definition of being a good mother, a good daughter-in-law, a good solopreneur, a good employee? I got inspired for this video because a colleague and friend of mine said that she was struggling because she had a lot of work and she was juggling basically her motherhood, her work as a solopreneur, and her friendships. And there was this one friend who was claiming a lot of time from her, who wanted her to be more present. And so I asked her as well, what does it mean for you to be a good friend right now for this person? Is it being present every week? If it's not possible for you, what can you do to be a better friend? Is it like sending a message every single day? Is it sending a video call? Or, just tune in with yourself. What is truly important for you? What is your intention in this friendship? What does it mean for you? How can you show up that way? And it's not a question of choosing your definition. It is a question of tuning in to what feels right to you, because those definitions, they already exist within you. So it's a question of tuning in and asking yourself, what works for me? And if you do this for every single role that you are playing in your life, you will find that it's so much easier to navigate. It is so much easier to set the right boundaries when you know, I am a good friend, I am a good daughter, I am a good daughter-in-law, I am doing what is necessary, and I am showing up, I am showing them the love that they need. So the benefit of this, and it's crazy because after I started doing this, I gained a lot more respect from the people around me. I am no longer in this energy of, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I still have work to do. I'm still hesitating. Should I call it off to spend time with this friend or not? No, it's very clear because those definitions were set. It's very clear for you, okay, I'm going to show up for my clients. I'm not going to call off those meetings, but I will give you a call after those meetings. Even though we don't have time to meet up with each other, I'm still there for you. And in my life, it made a huge difference. I gained so much more respect. I come off as a lot more at peace, as a lot more confident in how I am dealing with my time. And I feel a lot more in control and at peace. So I hope that you found this video helpful. If it resonates with you, please let me know. Please send me examples and let me know how it works out for you. If you ever needed any help, like redefining your definitions in any way, and you want to know what it would be like to work with me, you can book a free 30-minute call. I'll put the link down in below. See you in the next video. Bye.